2011 U.S. Open Snowkite Masters will take place here at Skyline March 4th, 5th, and 6th. Several years ago, we had the idea to have a rally and invite a group of friends together, meet up at our favorite kiting spots, and there were several reasons, kind of show off our own backyard and our own favorite spots, as well as just to ride with friends and have a good time. We all went from the frozen lakes that we were counting on as our daily bread and butter, and we started looking at the hillsides around them, and we started searching out terrain. And from there, on a never-ending quest, Heather and I, my wife and business partner, drive endlessly, and we always take the road less traveled. One day we came across Skyline. It was in a low snow year, and we hadn't been riding for over a month down in Salt Lake, yet there was a 4-foot snowbank up here. So we knew we were onto a good location. We decided to host our own rally up here at Skyline. And I gotta thank Chasta. He's the instigator, and it was all his idea. Chasta said, hey, you know what? Why are we sitting on starting lines? Why are we waiting for our heats and waiting for wind at these competitions? And he asked the basic question, why do we snow kite? And where would we want to go? We all kind of looked into ourselves and said, well, we snow kite for the love of it, for the fun, for the joy, and for the adventure, for exploring. For myself and for many riders, seeking out mountainous terrain has become the ultimate challenge in snow kiting. And so with that, Chasta decided to host the first Snowkite Masters in France in December of 2004, and in March of 2005 he came to the US and hosted the first event here. The event started as a completely free ride based event. It was all about having fun, bringing riders of all abilities, from newcomers to the most elite in our sport, and just having a good time, having a DJ in the background, a barbecue going. We had great riders all together showcasing their sport. It really helped launch the sport. So the Snowkite Masters was founded as a free riding event with the philosophy of fun and adventure. And Chasta's always shown that. He's hosted the event for several years in a row, and in his own words, he would say, follow me. And allow all riders of all abilities to follow him around the hill and watch him glide and try to pick up some of the style tips. And he's the first guy to drop his kite and sit there on the side of a hill and tell you a couple pointers that might help you out. A few years ago, he showed me how to glide off the hills, and I've stopped doing it because it goes way too high when you follow Chasta. In addition to the free riding and all the good fun that we have at the Snowkite Masters, there was a need for a form of competition to showcase the sport, not necessarily put kiters head to head. And it was never about who the best kiter was, but it was about showing the world what we can do with kites. And at the racing we've done at Skyline, we evolved from kiter cross and short course racing, and we found that the course racing, like they're doing on the water, is probably the best format for showcasing snow kiting. On our course, we're able to have 50 to 100 riders challenge themselves against terrain. It's all about the equipment they choose, the size and style of kites may help or hinder them. There's upwind, uphill legs, fast crosswind legs down the ridges, and then interesting open sections where riders choose from dropping off of cornices to taking low valleys to maybe taking the high road back. So Chasta's returning to the Snowkite Masters here at Skyline in 2011. And to me what that means is we can kind of expect a quantum leap in the style of riding here in the US, because every time Chasta comes to town, he blows everyone away. We're all still working on the tricks he left us with back in 2007, let alone some of the new stuff that he's going to bring to the table. But just watching his fluidity. Years ago, he was blowing minds by gliding above the trees. 100 feet above 100-foot tall trees and just doing things none of us thought were even possible with a kite. Now on an average weekend, you can see a half a dozen kiters following his same tracks and jumping over those same trees. And I'm looking forward to seeing what Chasta has to bring to the table this year. But mainly, I'm looking forward to just kind of riding with him, following him around, and seeing what kind of trouble I can get into with him.
For 2011, the U.S. Open Snowkite Masters, we're once again going to have the national title up for grab. Cash prizes. Chasta will be here, showing us all around the mountain. We'll have the kind backpacks again for all the people who register for the event. Parties at the Triangle Bar, music on the mountain. It's going to be a fun time.
The KiteSites.com series is proud to be part of the 2011 U.S. Open Snowkite Masters in Skyline, Utah.
Check out KiteSites.com for more information on the location here at Skyline, as well as the Snowkite Masters and the racing that takes place. KiteSites.com, one of our official sponsors.